Welcome everyone, another fortune-telling magic robot type board game. And here's another fascinating one. They make these in all types. The magic robot is the most famous of this type. And these cover all sorts of subject matters and areas. It can be sports, it can be science, it can be so many other things. So all of these come and you have figures and so on. Now this is a very rare one again. It's the Aquarius fortune teller. Astrological content compiled by Preston Crownmarsh, famous astrological author. It comes with this particular game piece, which spins around inside to give you the answer, and we're going to show you that right now. Let's see if it has anything on the back. Nothing on the back. This again, these are difficult to get. Now you can get the magic robot type, and we'll probably have links to that, fairly easy. But finding this is a real problem. And this is particularly for your astrological sign, which I'm not going to go into here in particular, but excuse me. This is for Taurus, and these things work by you inserting them over here and then finding the question you want. So for a Taurus, let's go around here and you turn it, you hold it in there and say, what is a Taurus weakness? Okay? Then, now, a lot of these, they're all a little different, which is kind of interesting. But this one, of course, has a mirror you place it on, which is actually, these are better, and there's a rounded bottom. So when you place it on here, did that work there? Here we go. So your weakness is being rather slow and overeating. So you have one for each astrological sign. So whatever sign you are, your friends. What's your best hobbies? Here, we'll go over here. So we moved it over here to what's your best hobbies. And then, of course, you move it back here. Music and gardening. So with something like this, it's a little harder because it's not really yes and no factual questions, so to speak. This is based, of course, on astrology. So Tauruses do like music and gardening. So that's how these would work. And you pick the one for your sign, as I mentioned. Underneath here's Libra. On the back there is Aries. Here's Leo. And they all work the same. The questions, I don't know if the questions are the same or not. I think they are. So what's changed, the only thing that's changed here is the actual sign, and that will change, obviously, what the answers are. And as I said, it works by magnets here. This is a magnet inside here, and it spins. But it is kind of cool, and you adjust it here by putting it in the slot, and then, of course, turning it to whatever question you want. So it's a cool idea. As I said, this idea has been used for a long time in older games, even going back, I believe, it could be to the 20s, where these were originally made. And as I said, I'm not sure what was made first. There were some made in America. They which it may have originally come from there. But this has spread the world and seems to have held on in of all places in Britain, where they have all variations of this. But you run into these in America with different variations every once in a while. But there seems to be a new manufacturer or a new type over there that comes out every few years. So here we go again with this very cool answering. And of course, these are educational. I mean, they're answering a lot of common questions that you have. Of course, this is astrological based, but they also have a lot of factual questions, like we saw in a similar one that was talking about animals and the oceans, etc. So it's a great way, it's a great learning tool that isn't a computer, that physically allows you to do something, and this is how you learn. And if you want particularly younger people to be involved in something, having something physical to look at, to read, to hold, and then actually having the figure spin to the right answer is quite exciting. And as such, it tends to keep the person occupied. So with that in mind, remember to like and subscribe. Check our links. We have links to not only our main website, but if you're looking for this actual tool, we may have a link for it. Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for much more.